my name's Lydia and welcome back to my channel. Over the weekend I decided to take part in Pris's 24-hour PJ Party readathon and I forgot to film an intro, so this is my intro. And we will get right into all the vlogging I did while I was doing the readathon. So if you didn't already know, Pris is doing a 24-hour PJ party with reading sprints and film watch-alongs and all sorts, which starts today at 1 o'clock. It is now 12:41, so 20 minutes to go until it starts. I decided to be a bit extra and I've come to a hotel in North Wales. So I will be hoping to do the whole 24 hours. Well, I have to check out at 11, but I can do the other 2 hours in a cafe or something. So I'm gonna vlog my 24 hours doing Pris's PJ party. I have quite a big stack of books that I've brought with me just so I've got options because I don't know what I'm going to want to read. I've got some middle grade, some romance, some teen, quite a lot of mystery and thriller because they tend to have like really short chapters. My goal is to read as much as possible in these 24 hours. I've just been to Asda and stocked up on coffee and snacks. I've got pot noodles and a lot of Starbucks lattes. This is my very late return to BookTube. Well, I mean, it's been 2 weeks, but I was posting like 2 or 3 times a week and I haven't posted anything for 2 weeks. So I hope I'll be posting this on Sunday evening, maybe. It depends, because the party doesn't finish till 1 p.m. and then I've got a 3 or 4 hour drive home. So it might be Monday or Tuesday. I'd like to read as much as possible because I'm about 28 books away from my goal. So I'd love to get maybe 4 or 5 read today. I think that's quite ambitious though. But I have brought some of my shorter books and what I hope are going to be really fast-paced books. So maybe there is a hope, there's a chance. I think I've got at least one that's under 200 pages and a few that are around the 300 page mark. So if I can read like 100 pages an hour, I am going to have to nap at some point. I don't think I'm going to stay awake the whole 24 hours. So maybe during one of the film watch-alongs I will take a break. But I'm excited to vlog my progress with reading throughout this Christmas party. Well, it's not a Christmas party, but I've gone and got myself a Christmas jumper. It's like a pervy reindeer with some mistletoe from the men's section. So let's see how this goes. Quite a few options that I've brought with me to the hotel, and these aren't all of them because I've also got my Kindle and quite a few more in the car.
Wasn't as fussed about most of the Wayward Children books. Well, I just can ban you, you know. It's no problem.
She fights hard my favourite one though, so she gets to stay.
Yeah.
That reason only.
Did you see Lydia is like actually in a hotel? She like booked a hotel.
North Wales.
Yes. Did you see like she's in a hotel with all of the snacks and the books? I like the dedication is top tier. Let's go! First sprint of a PJ party! Woo!
The first book that I'm reading for Pris's PJ party is The Sanatorium, which is a sort of mystery thriller that I found in a charity shop for £2. I did actually start it yesterday and I was already 200 pages in when the party started, so I'm trying to finish that one first. I did just manage to read 120 pages in the first sprint, which is just finished, and I'm nearly at the end now, so I think I'm going to do some reading during the talking bit and just get this one done. It's quite low rated on Goodreads. It's got a lot of 1 and 2 stars. So far it's a 3. Like it's not mind-blowing, it's not a great thriller, but it's a quick read and there's some mystery, so I can't really complain. We're halfway through the second sprint now and I have just finished The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce. This ended up, being a 3-star. It was fine. I think the tense bits could have been a lot tenser because there was a really good like setting for horror and it just didn't really go as far as I wanted it to. So yeah, I don't agree with all the 1 and 2 stars. I don't think it was that bad, but it just didn't reach its full potential for me. So We are off to a successful start already because I finished a book and we are 1.5 hours into the 24-hour readathon, sprintathon party thing. So it is now time to choose another book. The next book I'm going to pick up is The Girl Who Reads on the Metro by Christine Ferry, I think it says. It's quite hard to read. This is only like 200 pages and I think it's got, there's not that much text on each page because there's big margins as well. So hopefully this will be quite a quick read. If it sounds really familiar, I'm sure I've come across it before. I don't think I've read it before. I did only buy it a few days ago, but it was from a charity shop that I often donate to, so I would not put it past myself to have read this a couple of years ago and donated it and bought it back by mistake. So I'm going to start reading this one for the next half of this sprint, and I will update you.
Lots of love. I was going to say love you, bye.
And then there were two.
It's 4:30 now and the third sprint has just finished, and I have also just finished my second book, which is The Girl Who Reads on the Metro. This was a 2-star for me. I do often find books translated from French end up being quite disappointing, mostly because they tend not to have much of a plot in my experience. Obviously I haven't read that many books translated from French, but they're always like meandering sort of character studies in a way, and it just didn't go anywhere for me. I didn't connect to any of the characters and I didn't really understand what was going on, and it was just kind of boring. So yeah, 2 books down and quite a few hours left. I think we've got 20 hours left still, so plenty more reading to come. I might do some writing as well, I'm not really sure. I did just start writing a new Christmas book, which is the last thing I need to do because I have 1 ongoing and 2 that I need to return to. Oh well. So now I need to choose my 3rd book.
It's a beautiful ending.
It is, but it's so sad.
I didn't read in the last sprint. I ended up writing and got like 1,000 words written. I started a new Christmas book. I think I might have already said that. And I now have nearly 3,000 words of it. So that's exciting. I like starting new things. I don't think I'm going to win Nano this year because I'm still 21,000 words behind. And there's like 4 days left. So that's not going to happen. I did just pick up Fear to read as my next book. I read 17 pages and got really bored, and I looked up the reviews and they're like 3.2 on Goodreads and a lot of 1 and 2 stars. So I am putting this book away. I'm not going to read that. So I need to choose again. Okay, I think I'm going to go for Strange World Travel Agency by L.D. Lipinski. I've heard a lot about this one. It's a middle grade, so it should be quite easy to read. It's not too long. I think it's like 350 pages or something. So that is going to be book number 3 or 4. 3 not including that 17-page DNF, which I'm not going to include, obviously. I have just spent a lot of money on Waterstones to get their triple points deal this weekend. Most of them are pre-orders, so they don't actually charge you until the book dispatches. So it's not all going to go out my account at once. But it means I will be getting 63 stamps, which is £60 plus 3 stamps towards another £10 off, which is pretty cool. So I'm reading Strange World Travel Agency and I'm up to page 170-ish, and I'm taking a little break to watch Strictly while Pris is watching Legally Blonde on sprints. Yeah. I've had a pot noodle and I've been snacking on some biscuits and things, and there are still 17 hours to go. So it's a long ass time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it like the whole time without going to sleep, even just for a little nap or something. just about midnight and I decided I need to get out of my room, so I'm just walking around town and it's very pretty. Lots of lights in the trees. It's very quiet and dead, so I don't think I'm going to get murdered here, but, well, you'll never know if I do because this vlog won't go up. I just finished Strange World Travel Agency by L.D. Lipinski, which is, I'm teetering between 7 and 8 out of 10. Not really sure yet which way I'm going to go. Yeah, it was fine. It wasn't as good as some other middle grades I've read recently because I've been really spoilt by like Nevermore, which has just stolen my heart. I think it's probably a 4 out of 5.
Wait! Oh! She cannot reach it! She's too small! Oh no!
So close, come on.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh! Oh! Yeah!
Hey! In that life right now.
Come on, Chris, fucking send it.
I promise I won't pull my flaps out. I can't
And I
guarantee
promise
that
when I
Gavin
go to
doesn't, because Gavin, I have no control over this boy. You know, he will get his vagina out whenever
I
he
promise
wants.
that when I go for snacks, I'm not snacking on cock. Don't believe it.
I did end up taking a nap during the 24-hour PJ party. It is now 8 o'clock. I think I slept maybe 4 until 7 or something. So I do not feel very good. But there is a gorgeous sunrise behind me, which I will show you in better than like this light. I am now reading the guest list by, I can't remember her name, something Foley. And yeah, it's alright so far. There's a lot of build up. I'm about 200 pages in, so I'm more than halfway done. So I will definitely finish that before 1 o'clock when this readathon ends. I've got like 170 pages to go and there are 5 hours left. So I'd like to finish this book and another one. We'll see. I will need to get some breakfast at some point, but I also feel like I can't eat because I'm tired. And all I've had a lot of coffee and a pot noodle and some biscuits. So not the best, but I'm still here.
Thank you all so much for joining. You have made my day, week, month because I had a great time. For now, I'm gonna leave you. Hope you have a nice weekend, and I will hopefully see you all soon. Bye!
Bye!
So I went back to the hotel and had breakfast, and I managed to finish the guest list by Lucy Foley, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was quite good. There were a lot of characters and we see a lot from each character. Like, there's a lot of chapters. They're quite short chapters. So there wasn't so much tension necessarily, just a lot of build-up and like the history of all these characters and how they interconnect. And I didn't see the end coming, which I liked, but it also wasn't that twisty because there was so much build-up. So yeah, 4 out of 5, not bad at all. What did I do then? Oh, well, then I had to check out. So I haven't filmed things like as I was going so much for the rest of the day because I was on the move. But I then went for a drive over to the Clym Peninsula in Wales, and I listened to it's a bit of a tongue twister, A Spindle Splintered by Alex E. Harrow, which is just a short, I think it was like 4 hours on audio maybe, and I listened at double speed. It might have even been shorter than that. And I gave that 3 out of 5. I just didn't really feel it went anywhere. I didn't really get it. Just not a massive fan. So far I've read all 3 of Alex E. Harrow's works and loved the first one, hated the second 2. So she's not an auto-buy for me anymore, I don't think. So, bit of a disappointment. I then went to my dad and all his siblings share a cottage in Wales, which is currently being refurbished. But I went over there and I found the keys. So I feel very much like Goldilocks. I went in and had a shower and had a nap in one of the bits that's not being refurbished. And I read Mooncakes, which is an ebook. It's a graphic novel because it was getting close to the 1 o'clock deadline for Pris's 24-hour pyjama party. And I wanted to just boost as many books as possible. So I read Mooncakes. That was also a 3 out of 5. Nothing special. I quite liked some of the art. Very quick read. But yeah, didn't blow me away again. But also I was really tired. And one thing I forgot about staying up all night is I get really bad heartburn and indigestion if I don't get enough sleep. So then I had to go to Asda and buy some Gaviscon just to feel a bit better. So yeah, had a nap. That took us past 1 o'clock. So all in all, during the 24-hour party readathon, I read 6 books. None of them were higher than a 4 out of 5. So nothing that blew me away. But I wasn't expecting that because I didn't take any books with me that I thought this is going to be a 5-star. I tried to mostly take short books, and quite a few that have either been on my shelf for a while or that I just bought from a charity shop recently. So, not too bad really. 6 books in 24 hours, plus like 4 hours of napping, plenty of eating time. I watched Strictly. I watched a lot of Pris and Jade and Gavin and everyone being highly inappropriate. Don't know if I've added clips. I'll try and add some of the clips of things that were happening throughout the readathon so you can get a feel for it. I had a really good time. But yeah, if I do another 24-hour thing, I will remember Gaviscon. I will probably bring shorter books because although I did have a few that were under 300 or under 350 pages, I think it would have been a better idea to have more novellas, like Shauna Maguire book kind of thing, like under 200, because I could have bashed out like 10 of those probably. So all in all, it's been a really good weekend for boosting my goal for my Goodreads goal, because I want to try and get to 365 books, and I am now up to 345 because I have read, I think, 2 more books since the readathon finished. I listened to the audio of How the King of Elfheim Learnt to Hate Stories. I haven't actually read The Queen of Nothing yet, but it was a short audiobook. It was free on Audible Plus, so I listened to that. 3 out of 5. Didn't expect any more than that, to be honest, because I hated The Cruel Prince and The Wicked King, I think. But yeah, thought I'd give it a go, and was short. And I then listened to The Girl Who Saved Christmas by Matt Haig. That was 4 out of 5, and that took me all the way home. I had a 3.5-hour drive today. Probably not the best idea on very little sleep, but I've been pounding the coffees ever since 1 o'clock yesterday. I have had so much coffee. I have been to the bathroom so much. So, all in all, successful weekend. A lot of sleep not had. But I don't start work till 11:30 tomorrow, which is quite a way away. It's just about to come up to 9 o'clock tonight. So I will try and get this vlog up by Tuesday, I think, maybe Wednesday. Seeing as I have a day off Wednesday, I can edit it properly. But yeah, I had a really good time doing this, and I'm really glad I decided to do it. I'm really glad I went to a hotel to do it, because I wouldn't have been able to do it at home. It's not the sort of thing I could do with my family around, especially with the things that Pris, Jade and Gav were talking about. So definitely glad I decided to do this. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and let me know down below. And if you took part, let me know how many books did you read. And yeah, thanks for watching this mini little vlog of Pris's 24-hour PJ party. And I will see you in the next one.